Joaquin Buckley's move to the UFC's welterweight division is one of the most exciting stories in MMA today. Known for his explosive style and highlight reel knockouts, Buckley has always been a fan favorite. His decision to drop from middleweight to welterweight was a bold move that has completely changed the trajectory of his career. In his new division, Buckley has shown tremendous improvement, proving that the change was exactly what he needed to take his career to the next level. Why did Buckley move to welterweight? Before making the switch, Buckley was a middleweight fighter. While he had success at 185 pounds, including a few spectacular finishes, the division was a tough challenge for him. Many of his opponents were naturally larger and had longer reach, giving them an advantage in exchanges. Buckley often had to rely on his explosive power to even the playing field. However, this wasn't always enough, and he suffered several tough losses, including knockout defeats.
And again, when you get a guy like Alessio Di Chirico.
In interviews, Buckley explained the reasoning behind his move to welterweight. He joked, "I got tired of getting knocked out," but his decision was deeper than that. Buckley realized that at 5 feet 10 inches tall, he was on the smaller side for a middleweight. Dropping to welterweight, where fighters tend to be closer to his size, would allow him to maximize his natural speed, power, and athleticism. The move wasn't easy, but Buckley was determined to give himself the best chance at success. A promising start at welterweight. Buckley made his welterweight debut on October 7, 2023, against Alex Morono. Fans and analysts alike were curious to see how he would perform at the lighter weight class. Would the cut to 170 pounds affect his stamina? Could he maintain the same power that made him a threat at middleweight? The fight answered those questions in style. Buckley looked faster, more agile, and just as powerful as ever. He controlled the pace of the fight, landed clean strikes, and showed improved defensive skills. By the time the fight ended, it was clear Buckley had made the right decision. He won by unanimous decision, with all 3 judges scoring the fight in his favor. This victory marked the beginning of what would turn into an incredible run. Building momentum with big wins. With 1 win under his belt, Buckley set his sights on climbing the ranks in his new division. On March 30th, 2024, he faced Vicente Luque, a veteran fighter known for his toughness and well-rounded skills. Luque was a big test for Buckley, as he had fought some of the best welterweights in the world. The fight was a competitive battle, but Buckley's speed and footwork gave him the edge. He landed powerful combinations while avoiding most of Luque's counters. His improved fight IQ was on full display, as he mixed in body shots, leg kicks, and feints to keep Luque guessing. After 3 rounds, Buckley earned a victory. Less than 2 months later, on May 11, 2024, Buckley returned to the octagon to face Nursultan Ruziboev. This fight showcased Buckley's dominance. From the opening bell, he pressured Ruziboev with relentless striking and controlled the fight wherever it went. His cardio looked better than ever, and he never slowed down. By the end of the fight, the judges had no choice but to award him another unanimous decision victory. The biggest win of his career. While Buckley's first few fights at welterweight were impressive, his biggest moment came on October 5th, 2024, at UFC 307. He faced Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, a former title challenger and one of the most respected strikers in the sport. Wonderboy's karate-based style has frustrated many top fighters, and Buckley knew this would be his toughest challenge yet. The fight started with Wonderboy controlling the distance and landing his signature kicks. Buckley stayed patient, focusing on defense and waiting for his moment to strike. As the fight progressed, Buckley began to find his rhythm, landing quick counters and cutting off Wonderboy's angles. In the 3rd round, Buckley saw an opening and unleashed a devastating combination that sent Wonderboy crashing to the canvas. The crowd erupted as Buckley celebrated the biggest win of his career. Not only did he win by knockout, but he also earned the Performance of the Night bonus. This victory catapulted him into the top 10 of the welterweight rankings and proved that he could compete with the best in the division. What makes Buckley so dangerous? Several factors make Joaquin Buckley a dangerous contender in the welterweight division. First and foremost is his explosive power. Even at 170 pounds, Buckley's punches and kicks carry knockout force, making him a constant threat. His athleticism is another key advantage. Buckley moves quickly and can change directions effortlessly, allowing him to avoid danger and set up his own attacks. In addition to his physical tools, Buckley has shown significant improvement in his fight IQ. He no longer relies solely on his power to win fights. Instead, he uses smart strategies, mixing up his strikes and staying unpredictable. His patience and composure in the fight against Wonderboy Thompson were perfect examples of how much he has grown as a fighter. What's next for Joaquin Buckley? Joaquin Buckley's journey at welterweight is just getting started. After his incredible run, fans are eager to see who he will fight next. Many believe he is just a few wins away from earning a title shot. With his recent performances, it's hard to argue against him being a top contender. Buckley's success also serves as inspiration for other fighters considering a move to a different weight class. His story shows that sometimes a big change can unlock a fighter's full potential. For Buckley, the move to welterweight has turned him into one of the most exciting fighters to watch in the UFC. Joaquin Buckley's move to welterweight has been a game changer for his career. From his impressive debut to his knockout victory over Stephen Thompson, Buckley has proven that he is a force to be reckoned with. His power, speed, and improved skills make him a dangerous opponent for anyone in the division. As he continues his rise, there's no telling how far he can go. One thing is certain, Joaquin Buckley is a fighter to watch, and his journey is just beginning.